Welcome to another season of Women Live TV. Content created by women for women. Women Live TV is brought to you by Southern Crescent Women in Business Media Group. Our 2023 media participants include Debracia Hale of Divine Design Accessories, LLC. Melissa Ellis of Life Beyond Water. Tyronica Carter of Radiant Styles. Shirley Solomon of Blessed Hands Home Care. Alicia Williams of the Dazzling Diva Collection. Sylvia Dennis Ray of the Alzheimer's Services Center. Kimberly Corbin of Meeting Shields, LLC. Catherine Jordan of the Savvy ID. And Yvette DeBest of Best Tax Solutions, LLC. I am Ariel Shaw, host and founder of Women Live TV and founder and president of Southern Crescent Women in Business Incorporated. We are so excited for season 3 of Women Live TV. You can catch us on Amazon Prime, Amazon Fire TV, all Amazon platforms, YouTube, and all streaming networks. Tune in. You don't want to miss an episode. Women Live TV.
Hi, I am Ariel Shaw, founder and president of Southern Crescent Women in Business, and we are here today with season 3 of Women Live TV. I have a special guest today, and it is Miss Melissa Ellis of Life Beyond Water and ME Consulting. Welcome, Melissa.
Welcome. I'm honored to be here.
Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Melissa Ellis, and I'm the CEO of Life Beyond Water Global Outreach and ME Consulting. And I'm just so glad to be a part of this.
All right. And I do want you to tell everybody, what is Life Beyond Water?
Well, Life Beyond Water is a passion project. It's something that was given to me by God. It is a 501c3. Our mission is to provide relief, aid, support, and education to areas that lack clean water while developing the next generation of water leaders for sustainability. We do that in 3 major ways: disaster relief, water projects, and education. So it's cut and dry. We're meeting a need and also looking forward to sustainability.
So again, you said this is a passion project. It sounds like a really tall order, just solving clean water, and you're doing it globally. Mm-hmm. Talk to us a little bit about how you got in this space.
Well, it really started, I was at a missions conference at the church, and the missionary came and talked about all the places she had been and all of the major problems that are happening all over the world. And I was just captured, I say accosted sometimes. I had this grief. I cried for like 3 hours during the seminar. And then it was like, okay, what do you want me to do, God? So I jumped in with both feet. I went and trained with the missionary. I left my family. And then it was on our first mission to Haiti that I saw the conditions of the people, the conditions of the water, how they were drinking water. I wouldn't even want to put my tennis shoes on. You know, it was bad. And so I said, well, something's got to be done about this. And that's where Life Beyond Water was born.
So when you go to a place like Haiti, what exactly are you able to implement there?
So most times when we do what they would call third world countries and places that have access issues, it's usually a water project. So that we help fund well placements, whether it's borehole or whatever kind of well, the water to get pumped out of the ground so that people can have fresh water. We also have, as far as a relief effort, we use water filter products. So it's a water filter that we can use right on the site. You can draw from any water that's standing and clean it down to like 19.99% microbials and have clean, safe drinking water for people. There's other things that go along with water, right? So water and sanitation, health and water go hand in hand. You can't be healthy without clean water. So a lot of times we do things like medical missions. That mission we took to Haiti, we took in several doctors and nurses and saw about 1,500 patients in 5 days.
Wow, that's amazing. So I applaud you for that work. Tell us now, we're doing the global. Are we doing anything within the United States?
Yeah, so as the evolution of this thing, I was, thinking, oh, well, we're good here in the U.S. We,
Yeah.
we get water, comes out of the tap, we're good. And that's actually where the name comes from, Life Beyond Water, because we live that life. But there are lots of problems, right? The U.S. has a very aging infrastructure, and most major cities over 100 years old. And obviously, sometimes we don't address things that aren't giving us a problem. So if the water's running fine, we may delay some upkeep. We may reallocate funds somewhere else where there's really a need. So sometimes these water infrastructure projects are being put on the back burner. In major cities like Jackson, Mississippi, Flint, Michigan, Newark, New Jersey, where we've seen major water crises happen, but it's just related to the infrastructure system that it's either dilapidated, old, or different things. And obviously Flint was a different situation.
So, it's so interesting because in the U.S. we think, wow, how could these issues happen here? So I think what happened with Jackson, it became, everyone saw it. Have you been able to work specifically in that area?
Yes. So in the last 2 years, we've been working in Jackson, Mississippi, and throughout that time, and really since August, we've distributed about 1 million bottles of water with the help of major partners and a huge collaboration. I mean, it wasn't just us, but we were able to make an amazing impact in Jackson. So not only that, we're still working there monthly, distributing water, food, and like household supplies, so basic necessities, sanitizers and things like that, things that you would need if you had an issue with water.
That's really good. Do you ever work with the governments?
Well, that is what we're working on now. Our latest project, we're really shifting because we had to think sustainability. And sustainability obviously is a long-term thing. Like you said, this is a big problem. No way do I believe that it may be solved in my lifetime. But if I empower the next generation, then that way the mission lives on. So we have shifted part of our programming to education. So we're partnering with local community churches and organizations, and hopefully the government, the county government, to put these things into place so people and young kids can learn about water, solar, agriculture, finance, which is huge for sustainability, to be able to make sure that we can have the world that we want for our children and children's children.
Now, Melissa, what is the federal government doing in this space?
So the federal government, obviously, clean water is under the auspices of the EPA, and the EPA is rolling out tons. So obviously in the infrastructure bill that came out under Biden, there's about $50 billion just for water. All over. So that is now trying to be managed and getting to the spaces, the beneficiaries that really need it. So they're doing some different things now, trying to get the input of local utilities and municipalities to know what it is that they really, really need and where to implement these dollars. And they have also shifted as well to generational. So now they're looking for the next generation of water leaders, water treatment, water utilities, because people in those spaces are aging out. It was kind of a small clique of people, and now they want to get young kids interested in water. So we want to help with that.
Well, I tell you this, the planet isn't making any more water. So I guess it's a bigger picture because, what does that look like going forward and for our kids and our kids?
I would say the first thing is really conservation. What can I do in my daily life to make an impact with water? Whether that's just not running the water when I brush my teeth, choosing foods that are less water heavy, that take less water to produce. Meat is a heavy one. Even almonds take gallons and gallons of water. We don't think about that. We don't know. So just making food choices. Obviously, don't waste food. Every food that we eat or don't eat takes water to process and get it to your table. So if you're throwing away food, you're throwing away water.
So I do want to shift a little bit because we've talked a lot about global outreach, but tell us one about who's Melissa. Where are you from?
Melissa is originally from Michigan. I'm from the Great Lakes, outside of Detroit. What up, though? Outside of Detroit, in the suburbs. But I actually started in nursing. I'm come from a medical background, which is kind of my compassion, that same vein. I want to help people, really. And we had a great growing up. Small town growing up, great family. Everybody has their struggles, but it was home. Like, it was a real home. We had a tight-knit community. My mother and father worked in the community. My dad played keys for the local church for 30 plus years.
Wow.
We did, so he married everybody. He played at everybody's funeral. Everything that went down, we were a part of. Black History Month, we were heavy civically engaged. My uncle was a part of the housing commission, like the original housing commission for our city.
Wow.
So we marched. It was just being a part of the community was who we were.
Now, do you have your own family?
Yes. So I have a big family. I tell people when we show up, we roll deep. So I am married to my husband. We have been together for 30 plus years.
Wow.
Since I got out of high school. I have one true love. And so we've been together since. My kids are 30, 23, 21, and be 17. My son is graduating next week from Tuskegee University. I'm super excited. It's a blessing. It's just, I was telling one of the ladies, I am proud that they know God.
Yeah. And
they got good attitudes,
yeah.
And they don't quit. So you can do anything with that.
Yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Now, are they following your work?
Yeah, a bit. So it all goes together. So my son is in construction science. So we look to definitely use him. He's coming out. He's did some projects for development. So we're looking to use him on the water utility side. There's actually a water utility company that's really interested in him.
Awesome.
In Indianapolis. And then, so we're looking to get him, and they've all traveled. So he's traveled with me to the Bahamas. We took water filters during Hurricane Dorian. My daughter has traveled with us to Jamaica. So they're involved. And actually my son's looking to go to Ghana this year when we place our wells.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, how important is it to include your family in what you are doing?
If I didn't have my family, I would not be here. None of this is, we're not an island. We can't do it alone. And I've sometimes struggled with that, but I know it is really all of them. And what I didn't even mention is I'm a caregiver. So I have my mother has Alzheimer's, and she lives in the home with me. So I am a full-time caregiver. I couldn't even be here talking to you today without some help.
Wow.
Right? So there's somebody that had to come care for her so that I could be here with you today. So without my family, I'm nothing. I'm here because of them. I'm here because everything that I want is related for them. It's generational.
Absolutely. Now, tell us a little bit about ME Consulting.
ME Consulting is it's need-based.
Okay.
This was developed because I keep getting phone calls. People want to learn how to turn their passions to profit, right? So this is a way for me to help. So if you have a purpose, if you have a dream and you want to impact people, I can help you develop your nonprofit and get you going. Some stuff, you can do it on your own, but it's much easier to have somebody hold your hand because I know every mistake because I've made almost all of them. Right? So I know some of the traps to avoid, the pitfalls to avoid. And then also in the water sector, I have picked up some great comrades along the way.
Yeah.
So we're partnering to be an added edge for water infrastructure.
That's really
and some
good.
projects. So I'm excited about that.
That's really good. So what is next for Melissa?
Woo! Next, obviously this year specifically Ghana, more investing. And just to be transparent, because I think people should know this, I do real estate as well, and I've done some real estate investing.
You do real estate? Oh my goodness.
I do some real estate as well and do some investing, but I took some losses, and it was hurtful.
This year?
Yeah, well, last year really.
Okay.
I took some losses and some stuff I was trying to do, but I think it's important to know that everything doesn't work out, but it always works for your good. Like what I learned in this was now I know how to kind of approach it the next time.
Yeah.
What not to do, some things, and it's just minor things, but it's still important. So I wanted to put that out there. Like everything doesn't happen and be glorious that first time through sometimes. You really have to just kind of press in. So that's one area that I'm, working in.
Now, tell us this. How can someone do what you're doing and manage time for yourself?
The grace of God.
Are you managing time for yourself?
It's difficult. I'm gonna be honest, especially with caregiving, because that's a big thing. So it is difficult. But I will say this: whatever stolen moments. My big thing is my morning routine. Like when I get up, I'm not talking to anyone.
So you do have a routine.
Yeah,
in the
so
morning.
I get up in the morning.
Okay.
It's devotion. It's meditation.
That's
It's
good.
quiet time. Like I may watch a couple of my inspirational YouTube videos or whatever. And I'm an audiobook, slightly ADHD, so I'm an audiobooker, not pages, because I get lost in the sauce sometimes. But those audios keep me grounded, and it's like between prayer, my home life, my church life, it just keeps me grounded. And I couldn't do anything. But yes, it has to be intentional.
Absolutely.
We got to take time for ourselves. And I'm a traveler, so that's another thing. You will catch me on a flight.
That's good. Now tell everybody how they can find you.
Well, come check me out. It's your girl Melissa Ellis on IG, The Real Melissa Ellis, at Life Beyond Water, Instagram, Facebook, Melissa M. Ellis, and Life Beyond Water Global Outreach on Facebook. And go to our website, www.lifebeyondwater.org.
It has been such a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much. You are amazing. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Sincerely.
Thank you guys for joining us at Women Live TV. We are going to come right back with another guest, Miss Shirley Solomon.
Extreme Fun on Wheels Atlanta is a unique and exciting entertainment experience that offers a variety of activities for all ages. They provide an innovative approach to traditional party events by bringing the fun right to your doorstep. Extreme Fun on Wheels offers a range of services, including laser tag, video game trucks, tailgating, party bus, and much more. Their team, highly experienced in creating memorable experiences for all types of events, including birthday parties, corporate events, and team building activities. With their state-of-the-art equipment and experienced team, they provide an unparalleled level of fun and excitement that will leave their guests talking about their experience long after the event is over. Whether you're looking for something unique for your child's birthday party or a fun-filled activity for your office retreat, Extreme Fun on Wheels Atlanta has got you covered. They are committed to providing exceptional service and delivering unforgettable experiences that will leave everyone wanting more.
Hi, my name is Tyronica Carter. Welcome to Radiant Styles Jewelry, where fashion and affordability radiates the jewel in you.
As the owner of Radiant Styles Jewelry, Tyronica offers affordable, fashionable accessories that are aligned with the ever-trending styles of today. She loves helping women and men feel and look their best in stylish accessories. As a team leader, Tyronica enjoys helping others begin their journey to success by joining her team and becoming their own boss. Since joining her growing company, she now leads a team of over 127,000 consultants and holds the second highest rank in the company. She has earned numerous free trips and other accolades and titles on her journey. She is proud to add author to the list of recent accomplishments. Tyronica strives to inspire, teach, and help others along the journey of entrepreneurship.
Follow me on all social media platforms and visit my website at radiantstylesjewelry2.com. Let's get you radiantly beautiful and get you started on your journey to becoming your own boss.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Women Live TV. I have a special guest with me today, Miss Shirley Solomon of Blessed Hands Home Care. Shirley, tell everybody who you are.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. My name is Shirley Solomon. I am the CEO and founder of Blessed Hands Home Care, and I also own Blessed Hands Mobile Lab. And we provide services for adult, children, and seniors.
Awesome. Thank you, for joining us today.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about, how did you get into home care? So tell us a little bit first about your business and how you got in there.
Well, the business, we provide services to the general population. Now, how did I get in? Now, that did not come about until like 2017 when I was working in a jail place.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to be working in the prison system. And then I decided to say, you know what, let me just been doing, CNA medical assistant for a long time. I've been working in the healthcare field for a long time. And then I decided to say, okay, well, let me step out on faith and to open up this business. And I did, stepped out on faith, and here I am 6 years later.
Wow. So you have a team of individuals that go out and provide home care for individuals.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We have a team of about 20 caregivers, and then we have 3 registered nurses that goes in, do assessment, and then we have teams that goes into the client's home and provide services to them.
Wow, that is amazing. And you have a team of 20. What did you start with? Did you start with a team of 20?
I was the only team when I first started.
Oh, wow.
I was the only team. It was just me and a nurse, the 2 of us. And then throughout the years, then we have grown that we have about 20 team members.
That's amazing. And now you have the lab portion.
Yes.
And that's the mobile lab.
Yes.
So tell everybody what you do with that.
Yes, we opened our mobile lab back in December 2021. It's called the Clear Lab. And then I decided to do the DOT, the Department of Transportation also. So what we do, we just go into the client's home and do examination, take their blood, and then after that we take it back to the lab.
So it's the convenience.
Yes, it's a convenience.
Okay. And you're working with individuals at their home and their businesses, or just home?
Just home.
Okay.
The lab portion, yes.
Awesome. So I hear a little bit of an accent. Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about who Shirley is.
Shirley is from Brooklyn, New York. My parents are from Haiti, yes. And then not only that, my parents, me personally, just a girl that grew up in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're a Brooklyn girl.
Yes, I'm a Brooklyn girl. So I came here in 2004, married, 2 children, and yep, that's Shirley.
That's amazing. Now, do you have your children involved in your business? How old are your children?
Well, I have two girls. One is 17, the other one is 13. Right now, they're not thinking about business.
Okay.
Just to be transparent, they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about being who they are right now, enjoying life, school, but they're not thinking about business. But they watch their mama do it.
That's right.
Yes, they watch. They see, and they're very, proud to see that their mama is on magazines, doing different things for the community. They're proud of that.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit. You have a husband. Is he supportive of your business, and how important is that?
Yes, very supportive. He was the one who helped me with my business. He was the one who financed the business. So, yes, my husband is a 100,000% supportive.
That's very good. Now, tell us why that's important as an entrepreneur.
To have a support? Because
Absolutely.
without that, you will fall out. Number one, God.
Yeah.
Second, you need the support.
Yeah.
Because as an entrepreneur, to be transparent, you're going to have your ups and your downs. You're going to have your trials and tribulations. You're going to have moments where I give up. But to know that this is your why, my why, I have a why. I want to be what my parents, when they came here with nothing, to see that their daughter is doing something today. And
That's
they're proud of
amazing.
that, yes.
So you have immigrant parents who came from Haiti, and they see, their daughter now running a business on magazine covers. What does that mean to you?
Oh my goodness, that means on top of the world. Yes. Because the way I look at it, coming from humble beginnings to now, is amazing, and it's God's work. Again, I put God first for anything I do, because without Him, I would not be where I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
Because I have had my trials and tribulations.
So, do you have a routine? And I'm hearing you say God. So you're a woman of faith. How important is that faith to everything you're doing? Everything related to just your daily work. What does that look like?
It's very important. Very. First thing, when I get up, I thank God that I woke up.
Right.
Because a lot of people did not wake up. So I thank Him first. Thank Him for everything. And then, pray, and then going about the business.
All right.
Yeah.
Now talk to us about the Blessed Hands Home Care. what is that demographic? Do you work with all ages? Is it primarily the elderly population?
We work primarily with seniors.
Okay.
Now we have added, all ages.
Okay.
Adult, children. So we have a special program where the adults seniors that's not able to pay the private pay, but they could get into something that's called CCSP and Source Medicaid programs.
Okay.
Where you could help them they could still get the service.
Now, did your business transition or increase during COVID? Did COVID impact your business at all?
Yes, it had. It really did impact us back in 2020. I thought that we would have to shut down because we had lost seniors. People were not allowing people, and with reasons, not allowing us to go in.
So when you say you lost, are these people that have died or people that just weren't able to have people come inside their home?
People that were not letting us going into their homes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But it did impact it, but thank God we're still going strong.
That's interesting. Now, has it increased since COVID, or is it about the same before COVID happened?
Yes, we have increased since COVID.
That's good.
Yes, we have. We have.
And what's the big thing that you're seeing now, just even in that space? What's happening in that industry? Are more parents? Because we're seeing, what I see is more multi-generational families now. So you're seeing the grandmother, you're seeing the daughter, and you're seeing, the grandchild all in the same house.
Yeah.
Now, is that something you're seeing in your line of work?
Yes, we have. Things have changed, sometimes, like you said, adults, it could be as young as maybe teenager or younger than that needs help, or mothers that just had their baby, they need help.
Okay.
Yes, we have. Yes.
So that's what I really want to clarify. What exactly are you providing them? So this is post-operational, postpartum, anything that can be encompassed as it relates to health care, and they need somebody, or is it a particular area?
Well, what we do is we do provide personal care that can include with assisted with bathing, feeding, medication reminders, go out for errands, stuff like that, things that they need. Now, we also provide basic sitting. You could come in, just sit with the person. It could be 4 hours, 5 hours. We just sit with the person.
And that's primarily if you're like a caregiver, like our previous guest, and
Yes.
you need somebody to come in.
Yes,
that's
it
really
is.
good.
Yes.
That's really good. And is all of this covered with insurance, or is this self-pay? Do you accept self-pay?
Yeah, we accept self-pay. We do accept CCSP, and we do accept Source. Those are the Medicaid, but we do accept a lot of self-pay. Yes.
All right. So anybody can use your services
Yes,
as long as they can pay for
As
them.
long as they can pay for it. Yes.
That's
Yes.
really good.
Yes.
Now, how has this entrepreneurship journey been for you, and what advice do you have for another woman getting into this space?
Well, the journey is it's learning. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from amazing people like yourself. I learned a lot. When I started out, I had to get coaches. I had to get somebody to hold my hands to show me the business, because remember, I didn't start the business. I didn't go to school for business or anything. So this was, again, faith.
Yeah.
So to see me, and I even suffer where I'd be like, oh my God, this is me? Me? No.
That moment, right?
Like, I can't believe this. No. But it is me.
Yeah.
Yes, I am me.
Absolutely.
So when I tell a young lady or someone that always think, because they come from no, I would say no. It doesn't matter where you come from, it's where you going.
Absolutely.
And that's very, very important to people to understand.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Shirley,
Yep.
tell everybody, how do they find you?
Yes, they can find me on Facebook, Blessed Hands _44, or Instagram. Also, our number here is 678-696-7896.
And is there anything else you want to leave with the audience?
Well, I want to say thank you so much for having me. And I think that's it.
Well, Shirley, listen, it has been an absolute pleasure. I have seen you grow since knowing you. And do you have more than one location, or where are you located?
Right, we're currently located in 320 West Lanier Avenue in Fayetteville.
Okay.
So that's where we are located right now. So we only have one location, but we are working on to have another location.
All right, awesome. And you also have the mobile lab,
Yes,
so that can go anywhere.
Yes, that could go anywhere. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I do appreciate you, and thank you so much for joining us today on
All right,
Women
thank you
Live.
so much for having me.
And guys, this has been another episode of Women Live TV. I am your host, Ariel Shaw, founder and president of Southern Crescent Women in Business. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Dennis Ray. I am a caregiver and I am the executive director of the Alzheimer's Services Center. My journey started back in 2003 when my mom suffered from a ruptured aneurysm and it left her with dementia. Soon after, I became her primary caregiver. And that's when I realized the need for being involved with Alzheimer's and people who suffer from other related dementias. Clayton County Senior Services care for their seniors so much that they have partnered with us to develop a program that Clayton County residents can receive assistance with attending out-of-home day respite at the Alzheimer's Services Center. You can help us by volunteering or becoming a sponsor at any of our upcoming fundraisers. Visit our website at www.ascga.org. You can also follow us on our social media channels, Facebook and Instagram at ASC Morrow.